All right, are we gonna look with the look of despair opening the scene?
Yeah.
All right.
Check it out, guys. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? We showed up to a VRBO. It's a Thursday night, weekday. We're going to be out here for a couple days, some friends. The idea was we were going to have 2 barbecue pits to just 24/7 roll barbecue and fish off the dock. We got here, and this is the only barbecue we found. This guy.
Is this? I don't know if this is a big or small one, but
Yeah, we were told there's 2. One's big, one's small. This is pretty small. However,
it depends on who you ask. I mean, some people could say this is a big grill, but
I will give it style points. It has a cutout Texas welded on here. We have an exhaust stack that looks like an elbow coming out the back.
Slight macaroni curve.
It's hella dirty. It's been hella used. And it's heavy. I don't think I would trust anything being cooked on that grate. So, luckily, I found a great use case.
No pun intended, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real. I brought my GrillGrate. I have not used the straight one. I've used the curved one on my Weber, but I have not used this one. This is going to be great. Tonight, we're going to do fajitas because right now we don't have anything big enough to cook on to do ribs. This literally won't fit ribs. So this is going to work out great, so we're not cooking on that thing. So we're going to get this fired up, get this thing going. Ready?
Let's do it. Can't see you to open this bag.
Oh, okay, man. We're rolling. Oh. All right. Well, you know, that works. Oh. We're sorry about the darkness. Oh, my. There's a few on the floor. We'll have to save for later.
No safety?
I know. Boom shakalaka. I love it. How's it going? I don't know why this looks like a metal music video. Hold on.
Wait. All right. We'll start it from here.
Okay.
Cheers. We're back. The fire's getting hot.
Nice pose.
I'm going to run through the flames. You got to be careful with this modern technology here on this shirt. And this these lovely locks. You don't want to light those up.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm going to hold that back. I'm going to try and give this a solid one sweeping dump across the base here, but we all know how things go. You know, there have been things that have been drank, and this is a tall order here, so y'all wish me luck.
I think that was pretty good, to be honest.
I think we've emptied it.
Oh, that's great.
We're a little
looking.
left side heavy, but
oh, that's
we're
great.
in there.
Man, that looks like a great looking charcoal bed. Look at that. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Now we're going to try and take this old, you know, I'm just going to use my fingers here. Sometimes you just got to put your fingers in there.
Do it.
Do it because,
all right.
And we're going to let that burn for a second. And
okay.
after we get up to where I feel like that top grate is closer to 500 degrees, I'm going to give it a good scrapey scrape, and then we're going to put the meat down because that's when the action happens.
Well, we're going to have to reshoot that because we're actually using the...
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
we
keep
can
going.
cut all that
Keep
shit
rolling.
out. All right. Do we just want to put that down now?
Yeah, actually. Yeah. Oh my God, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay, lesson learned. The grill will kill you.
I hope that comes in the back.
I got it. It was recording.
So we could cook on this, but my man Todd came prepared, and sometimes you bring your family out to one of these things, and the wife says, "I ain't eating off that," and so Todd was ready. We brought the ultimate heat transfer device. We're gonna get some nice sear marks on here. We're gonna get some good heat transfer, but we're gonna put the on here. Wow. And should we close it? Leave it open, Todd? What do you think? You're the expert.
Let's close it. Let's get a
close
good.
it. Let it get hot.
Get a good hot base going.
As I like to say, sometimes.
That's right. Look at the rust. I mean, the rust is epic. You guys.
Those are flavor marks, Todd.
On the outside?
Yeah, I like to say that you should judge from the outside what you want to see on the inside, or something like that.
I don't think that's how that works.
I swear I heard somebody say that one time.
Let's check out the epic exhaust stack. Oh yeah. Dude, that smells so good.
What's your number one thing though when you do something? You're like, oh, I wish I would have done this. More salt?
No, not really.
Cooked longer?
No.
Cooked longer. For me, it's always like bigger stuff. Like I wish I would have let it go longer.
Rolling.
Let's talk about fire and seasoning. So we got fire over here. It's like we're on the way. Let me tuck this in here to where we don't combine the two things together into one show. We're gonna come in here and let's put some seasoning on this meat, because counter to what you might think about me and Todd, we do like flavor.
Oh, this will
I like to give it a little smack daddy.
Oh, for sure. The flavor is going to be great. I don't know about the quality. We'll see. We have adverse conditions.
I'm going to create a little separation here, see what I'm working with.
Mm-hmm.
And we got here is a little bit of chupacabra.
Oh.
And some of this Kinder's Chipotle pineapple. We're going to go with a hybrid seasoning because I like to be a little careful if I'm going to go full sweet and spicy, and make sure that I'm not going to go too far over the top where people are going to be like, what the hell was that? I've never had anything like that before. Could be greatest thing you hear for your friends. It could also be the things that makes them not come back to your house again. So we got some serious wind. I'm going to come over on this side. This is all about working with the elements. Lighting, wind. I like to give it a full... Again, I don't like to beat this stuff on camera, but...
I don't think anything's happening.
There's...
we got some major blockage.
Let me come inside here. See, we do have a little bit of paper blockage, but it's only like a 3% kind of scenario.
Okay.
But you never know.
Not full artery.
It could be the 3% that's giving you a heart attack, sending you to the ER. So.
Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that's much better. Well, okay.
Close
the wind.
Eyes. Close your eyes, Todd.
Let me get downwind and open my mouth.
I'm just gonna do flops. Flop, 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 flop. Shake it, flop, flop, flop. Shake and flop, shake and flop, shake and flop.
Oh yeah, shake and flop.
Shake and flop, shake and flop. Shake, flop, double shake, flop, double shake, flop. I mean, I said I want to go heavy on this stuff.
Is gonna
Here
take
I am,
a minute.
like it really seems like I'm going.
We've got great seasoning in sections at this point. Not all over.
Now, I could tell you with this tried and true chupacabra, this is my go-to hamburger seasoning.
Okay.
I have recently started incorporating other things in a blend, but if I had to pick one thing for hamburgers, can't go wrong with chupacabra. I'm not being paid by these guys either. It just tastes like shit.
I actually have not had either one of the ones that you've put on here. So
you notice how I went back and forth? I actually got a good little dose on that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that looked professional.
You do have to take it a little easy on the skirt steak because it is a thin piece of meat, so you don't want to really rail on it like you would a thick cut ribeye or something. Well, I'm going to give that a... I like to actually kind of pat the seasoning in here with the back of the tongs.
Tell us about that. What's the
you
what's the reasoning?
you like to rub the seasoning in there, and I like to keep my hands sanitary, so it's a little combo move there.
Now, how long do you let this sit and season?
Ideally, I would give it 30 to 45 minutes, but
okay.
these guys have already been drinking for about that long here at the beach. I don't know what's going on with that little flat meat.
That's fine. It'll find its way.
Tenderize that down into a
perfect
piece right here.
Yes.
And then I like to also hit some of these spots where I think it might be like that.
Okay.
And break some of that.
So you're tenderizing down with the
just a little bit with tongs. The side of the tongs, and it's also going to let some of this flavor soak in here.
That's a new tactic
when
that
I come back
I have not
here.
seen on the circuit.
I'm a dark roller here of tips and tech.
You're gonna have to do the what did you call it?
The spank and flop, something like that. What it comes down to is we just want a little dose of this varietal, and then we know that this thing is going to work well.
That's going to really layer.
So I'm not worried about going a little heavier with these.
Okay.
Because I know that I trust this thing. And it's going to give us some great red color too, which always goes good with beef.
Okay.
Ribeye or skirt steak. You always want that little color to it. And it looks like we're getting there, and we'll probably see in a few minutes once this thing gets about 75%. And
I like it. I like
things
it.
Over.
Okay.
You with me, Todd?
I'm with you, dude.
All right.
Be right back. Rolling.
And we're back. We're going to move this guy over here.
Are those looking nice and sweaty?
I feel a little bit of sweat.
No, I mean the meat, not you.
Make it sweat. Oh, yeah, I'm sweating as well.
Okay, yeah.
But that's normal. This is abnormally perfect where I like to see it here.
We checked the GrillGrate.
We did. I said, Todd, I don't know if that's going to be like 150 plus, and we did. Check it, and it's up in the 170s if I'm not mistaken.
The GrillGrate itself is in the 170s.
Which is probably one in the 190s by now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at least in the 180s. I just like to make sure we're talking about, we're guesstimating this is going to be one line per side or something. You like to get the cross hatching. With the skirt steak, that's not going to happen every time. I hate to break it to you. Sometimes you get one line per side, but we're going to, it's an art. It's not a science, you know? You do everything you can, and then you fake the rest. So here we go. We're going to bust this open. This thing landed on us earlier.
Yeah,
so
just
I'm
be
gonna
careful
go
you don't let that
like a
drop.
madman and flop it to the back.
Oh, that's madmanish.
There we go.
Okay. Listen to that
You like
sizzle.
to press it down, make sure you're getting full contact.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to come with this other side here, and I'm going to come in.
Okay.
We're going to rake it back a little bit and make sure we're utilizing the full surface area of this cooking surface as much as we can. I like to press it down and make sure we're going to get those really good lines on this meat. And you know what? When things look good, it smells amazing. Sorry. Close it. We're going to open that in a few minutes and do a little flippity floppity, but it may not even be a few minutes, Todd. What do you think? 130?
I'm seriously
60 seconds?
Yeah, in about a minute, I'm going to be wanting to open that up.
Let's get this live.
Okay, live.
We're going to sit
We're
here.
not even going to take a break.
I like to just think about, you know, what I did earlier that day. And at some point, it's really, this is the art of barbecue and even just grilling, that you realize at some point you get the feeling of, if we don't turn that now, it's going to not be great, you know? And I feel like that's where you can hear the sound.
Do you get a concern level that goes up?
You do. You may look out the window. If you got blinds, open those things up. If you're looking outside, like you see some smoke coming out there, run out there and check it out. You might be running gas. You might be running charcoal, pellets, whatever. Pellets, you know, if you're running a smoker, you got a little more time. You're probably not in as emergent type situation. But if you're running charcoal or gas and you're running up in these 500-degree range, you might get that feeling like, I don't know, I need to look at that.
Yeah.
Let me see. Is that getting some color on the bottom? And it may be, it may not. You don't want to overcheck this stuff, but sometimes you got to just look in there and see like, hey, what are we doing?
Let's see.
We're getting some nice color.
We're
I'm
getting
gonna
color.
let that rock.
I don't think
I'm gonna let that rock for another 30 seconds at least.
Oh, for sure. I was not.
There's another aspect of this. When you put the cold meat onto the grill, even though we went way up to like 170, as soon as we put the meat on there, it's coming back down, and we're talking 140, 130. It can be alarming when you're smoking meat and you see stuff come down, and you think, oh, it's stalling out. Like, is something unplugged? What's happening here? Like, my whole fire went out. No, that's just how it works. There's a point where the meat kind of slows down. Then on the other hand, it kind of picks back up. As soon as it does cook the meat up to temperature, you got to be careful, because you may flip it and the second side is going to cook exponentially faster than the first side. So it's all about having a matrix connection to the meat and thinking, what would that meat feel? Right now, I think like it is getting close to being flipped. And I think, and you know what, as we talk about this, Todd, this is probably going to be a one flip situation.
I wanted to check out that coal bed we got going in there. It's looking mighty nice. Oh yeah. We got everybody jealous on
I'm going to
this
give it
side
about 30 seconds. We're going to do a flop.
Okay.
We waited too long. All right.
Okay.
15, we're flopping. I feel like we went too long.
I don't know.
We can always give it a cross hatch if we have to. Look at that.
Let's see.
That is a nice indentation, which while it may not be just like blackened, it is a good sign that the heat has sunken in there.
I mean, it's looking good.
And also we're going to get some charcoal smoke. When you cook on charcoal, it's like a hybrid of cooking on a gas grill and a smoker. You're going to get some more flavor in there than you would with just a gas grill. It's not going to be the same full flavor smoke, even that you would with a pellet smoker, but you're going to get some more flavor in there. And I think if you the more you try it, the more you're going to enjoy that flavor. Magic. Texas. Oak.
Let's get some in there. Did you? Okay. I think most of them are on the ground.
Half.
How we
It's
looking?
less than half.
I see. Okay, I see one. Austin, you may want to
Leave it in there, Todd.
Oh, okay.
Leave it in there.
Okay.
Go, come down.
Okay.
Let's watch what I'm doing.
All right. Okay, I believe you now.
One more.
Yep. Oh, I smell the post oak.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells good. Okay.
If I got to pick, that's my favorite go-to. My grandfather always cooked with post oak or a pecan, so
I think it's a Texas staple,
law.
right?
It's not just a regulation; it's a law. Let's look at this though. We might need to flip and cross.
Let's see where we are.
It's been a minute.
I'm slightly concerned. I'm
We're
not concerned.
We're gonna get that probe out right now.
Those are looking great.
Hey, we are
dude.
going to test this because I am very concerned, Todd. Watch out, back up.
Okay,
Where's the probe? Meat probe.
over here.
Let's look.
Okay.
112. Oh, I love that.
Okay.
I love that about this situation.
Ooh,
No.
that one's a little
That
hotter.
one's about ready to go there. We talked about pulling 132.
Not much longer.
Yeah, that one's about ready to go.
Okay.
Let's close it up.
Okay.
Hit it for a few minutes. Maybe give it, now that, did we just cross hatch that other side?
I
think we did.
so. Yeah.
I hope I flipped opposite sides. We'll see how my instinct went there. But I'm going to give it a very short time here because once you get a crosshatch, I like to do both sides if I can. Is that just me, Todd? Once you get one side crosshatch?
No,
I like to
you're
try and see if I can
absolutely
do
on
it.
point. As a matter of fact, we actually need to wash off the cutting board.
Yeah, we're going to go straight into that drip pan.
Oh, that's right.
Man. Let's give it a pop. We're still under 132. We're closing.
All right, close it up. Oh, careful. That sounded heavy.
We're good. No fingers were.
Pulling.
All right. It's getting hot in here. You can keep your clothes on, but I'm flipping the meat. That means all these sausages. We're flipping the tortillas.
Do they have a little bit of a crisp?
Oh yeah.
to them?
You know what? You know what? I'd rather that they don't. That they are just like slowly waking up, and that way I can go about my business because we're about to cut those fajitas up.
Oh
and,
yeah.
And I don't have to worry about these things
Burning.
turning into like crusty charcoal before we turn.
Okay.
We noted that these guys were a little ahead of the curve as far as they go. You know, sometimes when you're in 8th grade, there's a guy that's got a mustache, and maybe he's getting all the ladies, and he can do like a bench press like 200 pounds. Like, that's okay, but you need to notice that that's happening. And those are the types of cuts of beef that we want to get off the grill. We want to get it back down to reality. And most importantly, we want to cut against the grain. All right.
That is number one.
That is, if you're not cutting against the grain,
What are you doing?
you're cutting against your grain. That's how I like to say it. So, what a lot of people will do is they actually like to cut this kind of type of meat in half, to where they can cut against the grain a little better. Todd, you sharpened this for me before you came down, didn't you?
That is a special edition grill sergeant knife.
True gentleman that rolls through with a knife like this. I like to give it a little bit of an angle.
Oh, an angled attack.
Yeah, I like to, and cut away from the tongs.
They're looking great.
Well, Todd, share this with me and see if we're on the right track.
Okay.
Let's just see what's up.
Are we pulling?
Pull it.
Okay.
Ow. That was a nice little pull.
Oh, man.
That's the flavor bussin'. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to go a little tighter.
You're doing a great job.
I'm going to cut this piece in half, though. Little bastard at the end.
We should probably sample that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sample that here in a second. That last sample is pretty bussin', as they say. I don't even know what that means, but I say it sometimes anyways.
I actually don't know.
And Todd doesn't know. He doesn't say, because Todd doesn't say things he doesn't know what they mean, which is, for most people, that makes a lot more sense. I like to repeat people.
What do you think of the flavor?
I do like the combo.
Did it do what you were hoping for?
I really think it did. It hit that middle ground where it's not going to be super pineapple and spicy, but it has some of that flavor, and it does retain the umami that we all look for with a any sliced beef, where you really hope that it is going to be like fucking salty and full of flavor.
You think we might want to check the tortillas again?
That's why we're not a one-man operation. But also, we said earlier, we'd probably be good if we roll slow, because
I think
the flame is slow over here.
Okay. So we're okay.
And we are doing really great. We do also need to check the franks, if you will. All right, whatever you want to call them. We got some good embers there. There's nothing going wrong there.
Okay.
We're just a little slowed down. But that's how you want. We put the primo grade meat down first.
I hear them sizzling. That's a good thing.
That's why we did that. That's why I put this down first.
Yeah.
And we made sure that this heat was up to, 600 plus, to where we could get predictable results of tenderness. Because let's be honest, like, when you buy this large slab of fajita beef, you don't want to get disappointed. And it's hard enough when you go with any kind of outside or inside beef fajita skirt steak, you're working against the membrane. If you can get the outside beef fajita, you know, that's clutch, but it's really hard to come by. I mean, you have to be in a larger volume type of HEB spot, or you go to a prime meat market where you're going to be able to get that that cut. And if you can't get it, that's okay. You just have to remember, like, keep your, you know, don't overcook it. And when you see this, like, you know, we kind of, that's a nice medium rare. So on this slab, I would actually want to come circle back and maybe chop it into bites.
You know what's crazy? And I've seen this before. I'm looking at it through the camera, and it looks like super rare. But
Yeah.
but then I look at it on the table, and it looks fine. It's so crazy how the camera picks up.
Well, again, I like to, a lot of times I will come back and will cross cut this.
Oh, okay.
And make it into little cubes of beef.
Mm-hmm.
Because it totally undoes the limitations of whatever type of beef that you have. So if you're limited by this inside versus outside skirt steak or choice versus select, you're really able to cut down that chew by if you take something like this, yeah, and you come back here, we'll just use this part as an example, and you come back through and cross cut.
Yeah.
Ooh. It sounds easier than it was there. I know you got a really good knife here.
You know, it's probably because it's dark, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go get the cheese and the crema, so we can like literally make one of these up right here.
Yeah, and I imagine that if you take one of these pieces where it has been chopped into little beef cubes, it will be so tender. And although this is amazing, you could eat this as a steak dinner. Any one of these chopped up. When you dice it up and you take these little bits that can become chewy because of the rareness, which is not a bad thing. Like, that's how you ideally want to cook the meat, is to like a medium rare, in my opinion. I really do like to dice the beef up sometimes, because with the inside skirt, you can really end up with a more chewable bite if you do like a cross hatching on the cut. Let me check these tortillas, right, Todd?
Yeah, let's check them.
I feel like you set me up to be burned. Earlier, you're like, let's look at that because maybe these tortillas are hot.
I would not do that on purpose because I'm hungry. Those are looking outrageous.
This is what I really love about smoking meat, is when you can have something that's just kind of chilling in here and not like so overly sensitive to a temperature change, to where when you step away from it for a minute, it's so hot where it just burns all your food.
Those are looking just right.
These are the best tortillas I've ever seen, honestly. As far as just let's get a couple more, because why would we want to limit this party to a shorter number of tortillas on here?
Oh, absolutely.
Because everybody's having such a great time over here.
I mean, we got food going. You might as well just keep it rolling. I'm gonna go
drop it like it's hot.
I'm gonna go get the other toppings
way back here,
so we can like put this together for our taste test.
We'll probably been out here that long.
Let's pull these off and have at it. Oh, dude, you know what we should do? Is slice up some sausage and put that in there with the fajita. Picking up what I'm putting down?
Oh, yes, I banged this lid, so I gotta knock all this off.
Oh no, we got rust. It's okay.
But like I said, if I knock it all off, it's going to be the tits. These are the best tortillas anybody ever could imagine having in their life, bro.
I'm telling
you know what I'm saying?
Those are like the best.
If it just it's been in there for like 40 minutes, like that's where you're like, and it's not like burnt to a crisp, and there's a fire going. All right, we got some nice thick cuts of medium rare right here. A lot of people like that stuff. I'm gonna come back here in the back. We got a lot of medium rare in the back right here. I'm gonna pop that in the corner. We got a lot of flavor going on here with this Chipotle pineapple. Keep my beard out of the situation. I see a little more here, large pieces. I'm gonna grab them and put them in this pile. And then I did do some cross sections. We're gonna come over here, kind of pop that in the corner. That's what I like to get. I don't mind grabbing a large piece, but I really like these little chopped up pieces of stuff like this because it just makes it a little more tender.
So what do we got here?
It's what we got here. We're gonna go with some cheese in the bag.
Is that Colby Jack?
Is it Colby Jack? I don't know. Jack Colby, Colby Jack Corn, and I don't care. I don't really know what's happening, Todd. All I know is I can't seem to open this bag.
Oh, you need help, bro.
No matter what angle, yes.
Okay.
I do. I'll hold this on myself.
Okay.
And you. All right. Todd's going to help me open this bag because Toby cracked cheese and I don't care.
Okay, there's actually a problem with the way this was
It's
torn.
really hard to open and I'm aware. I passed to Todd and he's got it.
Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. It's not a problem. All right.
Pass it back.
Pass it back to Todd. All right. I'm grabbing this tortilla. This is very well loved tortilla. You can see.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I prefer mine. I don't know about you guys. I'm going to give it a little dance of cheese.
Dance the cheese.
We're going to dance the cheese.
Uh-huh.
Set her down there so where it doesn't dance too far away.
Okay, what you got? What you working with now?
Tonight I'm going to dance her home. If you ever heard that song, you don't want your girl getting danced too far away. A little crema.
Oh, okay.
Little Mexican crema. Not
Yeah.
to be racist. You know what? I'm actually going to put that on top of the beef
Oh, okay.
because I just think it drips better that way.
I
I'm
think
coming
you're
in
right.
here into these. I don't mind if I get a little piece or two that's stripped out, but I would like to get some of these bits.
Get the
in
bits.
in my taco.
Man, this is looking fabulous. Like, I want to throw my phone down and grab that taco.
I got some cheese. We're going to hit that crema. Little bloosh, as I like to call that.
I think
move.
Did I open it?
It is open.
Oh, look at that.
Bloosh.
Okay. Now you wrap that up and you tell me that's not good.
I like to give it a nice little fold around.
Fold. Okay.
And then I see which side.
Uh-huh.
We got some stuff coming out.
That's okay.
And then that's where I go.
Oh. Oh, boy. What can you tell us? You don't want to talk, you just want to eat right now?
Only things the words can't describe.
Oh, wow. Well, let's do a final take here so I can eat one. Looks good.
All right, so today we ran against our challenges of this, although it does have a Texas insignia on top.
We need to give this thing a nickname. This grill.
Lil TEX.
Lil TEX?
Yeah.
I like it.
Lil TEX got the job done. We ran into our headroom. We somehow pulled early and late at the same time on that beef. Is that right, Todd?
Uh-huh.
But the sausage is coming out phenomenal. These tortillas have come off immaculate because we just kept flipping them. But that's just the name of the game when you're smoking meat. I really think that, especially since we went a little heavy on the time on this beef, that all this stuff is definitely ready to come off. But we had Todd's brother over here. He did say like, "Hey man, that's a little too pink." We put some stuff back on. It's probably busting right now for him. I'm gonna get this off because I'm not cooking well done beef for my friends. It's just something I don't do. So as soon as it gets close to medium to mid-well, like it's getting pulled. If you have your opinions, they can be valid, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're right. So I'm gonna pull mid-well, regardless of how you like your stuff done. I'm sorry if you really like well done, crusty buns. Somebody else will do that for you, but that's not me and Todd probably. I'm gonna give these a little flippity flop. We're gonna space this surface area out and patch this whole bay open. Go back to the middle, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the side. You know how it goes. These sausages have been in here for a minute and they do taste amazing. They are not Schmidwell yet, but they will be soon. We'll see you tomorrow. We're going to get a real grill and we're going to see what the difference makes.
So are we going to run up to the store and get like a Weber or something?
Yeah. Weber or better.
Gotcha.
And we will be back to see what we can do under better circumstances.